Deadpool and Wolverine, we are about 2 months out. I got my tickets, IMAX, 6:20 showing at Regal. I cannot wait to see this movie. Well, let's speculate a little in this video about what we can really expect from Deadpool and Wolverine, what most likely I want to expect from Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll talk about a couple cameos that I want to see, story plots, and the future of the MCU with Deadpool and Wolverine with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. So let's kick it off with a few cameos that I really do want to see in this film. I want to see Captain America. I want to see some of the Avengers, whether it takes place, we see that snowy Age of Ultron sequence, it looks like, that Deadpool gets teleported to or time travels to. So maybe we'll see the Avengers show up there, whether it's reused footage or additional scenes. I want to see Deadpool interact with some of the Avengers, at least. From all the rumors that we've been hearing, I'm assuming we're gonna see a bunch, if not all, X-Men in this film. So, like, obviously, Patrick Stewart's Charles Xavier, Ian McKellen's Magneto, Halle Berry's Storm, etc. But I'm curious to see, are we going to see another cameo from the younger X-Men, like James McAvoy or Michael Fassbender? Like, I like to see, I was a big fan of First Class and Days of Future Past. You guys will understand that in some videos to come, but I really love their performances, so I'd love to see some of the new younger cast back into this film too, even though some of them cameoed back in Deadpool 2, I believe it was, which I thought was cool. Another person I want to see is, I want to see some of the Fantastic Four, whether it's Chris Evans playing Human Torch. I want to see that. I think it'd be fucking hilarious to have both of them in there. Two versions of Captain America Chris Evans and Human Torch Chris Evans. But also, I really want Josh Brolin in this film. Whether he's Thanos or whether he's Cable, I would prefer him to be Cable. I really was a big fan of his performance as Cable in Deadpool 2. So I feel like him not being in the film, that kind of hurts, because I liked his character a lot throughout that whole film. As for the rest of the things that I want to see in this film, cameos, listen, I can go on and on and on about what we could possibly see. I have rumors about Tobey's Spider-Man or Andrew's Spider-Man popping up. This is a multiverse level film. I just hope that the cameos are meaningful and they're not just, oh, there you go. Some of them can be like, oh, there you go, but let's have some of them meaningful. Liev Schreiber, I heard a big rumor that he's coming back as Sabretooth. One of the things that I did enjoy about X-Men Origins Wolverine was his performance as Sabretooth, so it'd be kind of cool to see him back as Sabretooth. But let's talk about some of the plot in the story. All I really care about with Deadpool and Wolverine, we already know it's going to be a multiverse film. We already know it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm so glad Hugh Jackman is returning again as Wolverine, and just their banter together, their chemistry. It's going to be a very fun type film. I already know that. And I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. But my biggest worry is, I just want a meaningful, heartfelt story attached to it. I don't want it to just be, someone beat their horn, nice. I don't want it to just be a multiverse film where nothing matters and there's no substance or anything. Let this be a heartfelt story. Like, go back to the first Deadpool film. It was about him transitioning into this character and saving his love of his life. Now it seems like this film is setting up him. He has to save his family, his friends, everything like that, and it all relies on this mission that he's taking up with the TVA. So let's have a really good story attached to it. Now, we do see Deadpool and Wolverine jumping through the portal, whether it's opened by Wong or Doctor Strange. I kind of just hope, it doesn't need to be too intense or anything like that either, but I do hope with one of those portal sequences that they're jumping through, they do end up at the final battle of Endgame. I think that'd be a really cool thing, and we can go back and say that, oh, Deadpool and Wolverine were at the battle of Endgame, and because the time would match up. It's kind of funny too, because I was thinking about this years ago when Endgame was coming out. They casted Hugh Jackman on the IMDb page, so I think that'd just be cool. You don't even need all the Avengers or anything like that. You just need that little setting and then fighting people, and then they just dip, and then we could just say, oh, they were there. As for anybody else, I'd love to see Chris Hemsworth in this film as Thor. I've been hearing rumors of Henry Cavill playing an alternate Wolverine. I would love to see that too as well. I'm not expecting the villain of Cassandra Nova to be very meaningful. Just let it be a fun time. Obviously, this film's really going to rely on Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's performances. I'm so glad we're getting the classic yellow and blue suit. That's going to be fucking sick to see with the mask. but he probably won't wear it so often. I think it's probably maybe one scene, if that. But I'm very excited about Deadpool and Wolverine, to say the least. We're 2 months out, guys. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you guys expect to see in Deadpool and Wolverine? Obviously, there's so many other cameos that I forgot about. I would love to see an interaction with Wolverine and Hulk, played by Mark Ruffalo, Eric Bana, or Edward Norton. Be fucking sick. But, guys, let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon.